live demonstration of QuickBooks Online. It's a live demonstration of QuickBooks Online. So for those who don't know who I am Elaine Forrest Daisley. I am an accountant of over 34 years. I've been using QuickBooks for 25 years. And today we're going to show you how to customize your charts of account in QuickBooks. It doesn't matter what industry you're in, you would definitely need to customize it. And this is going to base on what you need to see as a business owner. So inside, we're also live inside of Clubhouse, and I know it's also live inside of the Create Financial Solution group. If you have questions, please feel free to put them in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer them. If it's something we're not going over today, we will set a time and let you know when we're going to do that live demonstration. If it's something that we already did, you can go to the YouTube channel and there are several videos there. You will find something that will help you. Guys, if you have any question on the YouTube, please feel free to put the question below in the comment. And also we will have several links below in the comment. And YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and turn on your notification. So when I go live on Tuesdays afternoon with a live online QuickBooks Online demonstration, you will get notifications so that you can see exactly what we're doing and you can ask your question live. That's okay. We'll take the question after the fact on the replay. Whether you're watching today, tomorrow, next week, or next year, whenever you put the question, we'll be willing to answer it. So inside of the Clubhouse room, we have one of my what we call a follower, someone that I don't know if he wants his name on YouTube, so I'm not going to say it. But he is a real estate agent, not a broker. He's a real estate agent, and we're going to also show him how to customize his charts of account. We're also going to show you how to customize your charts of account if you're an author. So as you can see on the screen, we have the charts of account screen open in QuickBooks Online. We have it open. So when you open your charts of account, if you're just back up a little bit, just to let you know that on the screen, we are using a sample company. So this is a sample company that was set up by QuickBooks that almost everybody can go in and play. So it's a play company. It has real information in. Some of the features are not connected, just so that you know that. But when you open this chart, so when you open, let's go back to the dashboard and show you how you get the charts of account. When you open your QuickBooks, you can either see get things done view, or you can do a business overview. Either way, this is the dashboard. So when you open QuickBooks Online, you are naturally going to be at the dashboard, right? On the left navigation bar where it says accounting, you see charts of account. We're going to click on that. It will open in your company. It's going to open with your current charts of account. Now, something to bear in mind is that QuickBooks has already preset 250 charts of accounts inside of QuickBooks. You can activate each account. So we're going to do see charts of account. Now, this is the screen that you will see every time that you go inside of your QuickBooks, right? Where it says, you see, it's going to say, now, these charts of these accounts was activated by the sample company that was set up. So what I am going to do is I'm going to do run a report because I want to customize this charts of account for a specific industry, right? So we're going to do run report, and this little arrow right here, it's always have an up arrow. If you click on it, it will say export. We're going to export it to Excel. We're going to export this to Excel, and we're going to open the Excel sheet, and it's opening on my screen. So I'm going to move it right over here. Now it's easier to export it to Excel and customize it outside of QuickBooks, because now one of the things, let me go back to QuickBooks real quick. So when you're setting up your QuickBooks, once you tell it what industry, it's going to pre-populate some of these accounts, right? Once you tell it what industry you are, they are going to do based on what they think that your industry would need. So they're pre-populated. This Craig is a landscaping company, so it has all stuff about landscaping. So we're going to go to we're going to enable editing, because we want to edit this. And we're going to change some of these things. Now for the income, these are all the income category, right? And it's a service fee. So the first, I'm going to make, let me duplicate this first. Let me copy this. I want to make a copy because I don't want to have to do it a second time. So this one, I'm going to put COA, and and then we're going to put real STAT agent. We're actually in the plus version. Let me confirm that. Oh Lord, it just signs me out. All right, so that just kicks me out. So I have to find me a new, because we need to have that open. Just give me a moment. We're gonna do. So I think this sample version is while that come back up, the version we are using is the plus version, but you can customize any version. You might not have all the same accounts available in, I think, Simple Start, but you can customize any version. So I'm going to make some distinction here. So I'm going to insert a line because I want to show you your chart of account is set up. Current liability is set up the way your balance sheet, it is set up in the format of your balance sheet. So at the very top of your charts of account, at the very top, it's going to be your asset. It is in the format of liquidity. That's a whole nother story, but so your bank and your checking account is going to be the very first thing that you'll see. So you'll have checking account, savings account. Accounts receivable is generated by QuickBooks, so you don't have to worry about that. If you have inventory, it's also going to, some of these accounts are generated by QuickBooks Online, so you don't have to worry too much. Now, if your company has assets, let's say so you would have, we're going to call this, because we're talking about hasten a little, This is we're going to talk about. We can either call it a we can either call this um, we're going to put trucks and car.
Your
And I
volume is super low.
oh my god, I changed device just because of that. I don't know what to do with this. Is this any better? I don't know how to fix it. Cindy, do you know how to fix it? Because
You can try going out of the room and coming back in.
all right, let me do that again. All right. All right. So is this any better?
Not really.
Yeah, I don't know. I was
Can you
have
choose a different microphone?
um this is on my iPad.
Is your iPad in a case?
Yes.
Take it out of the case.
Oh Lord.
I know I can hear you pretty clear on my side.
You're hearing her, Jermaine?
Yeah,
Yeah, German was here earlier when he couldn't hear at all. I had to change device. Now you making me. Oh my goodness. I had my phone on and then my phone, I don't know. It was low because yesterday they told me it was low on my phone. So I took it. All right. So the iPad is out of the case. Is it any better? I don't know. I don't know. All right, so we're gonna continue. Sinalu, let me know if this is any better. Okay, I just turned it up. Let me see. Let me because you guys were so low too. All right, so we're gonna get back to it. Hope that is this any better, Sinalu?
Unplug your headset and plug it back in again.
I don't have a headset on. I'm not speaking through the headset. I took off all of that. Straight through the
Carry on, just speak loud.
okay. Why my husband moved his phone right here? I don't know. He puts his phone right here. All right. So as I was saying, so the first thing is that we have the checking account, savings account, the accounts receivable, those are generated automatically. But your checking account, what we would suggest is that where it says checking, you actually name this your bank. And we're gonna name this Bank of America because I like Bank of America. And I kind of A and the other thing you want to do when it comes to your checking account is actually put the last four digit. You can either use the last four digit of your bank account, or you can use the last the if you're using a debit card, you might want to put the debit card the last four digit of the debit card number. The reason why I suggest to customize it that way is when you're entering your transaction and you have the information on the statement, especially on your receipt, it's going to give you the last four digits of your bank, your debit card. And you want to make sure that you're not creating a new account for your debit card. It's the same one that goes to the bank. So we're going to put the last four digits of the bank information. The savings, you can do that. You can put the bank name, and you can also put right there. You can also put right there the last four digits of the account number, right? These ones, I suggest you just leave them as it. If you're not sending out invoice, accounts receivable is going to remain the same. The next thing is that if you have assets, so we're talking about a car, because this company is a real estate agent, and they would have a car, and these accounts would set up the car. You can put the name of the car, the vehicle. Oh, real quick, if you have more than one bank account, you can set up as many bank accounts as you need for your business. If you also do cash, if you're an account that has some cash that goes in and out of your account, we're going to insert a line in here, and we're going to say cash, and then this is going to be a part of the bank, and then we're going to say cash right there. So when you set up your automobile, whether it's a car or truck, you want to set up the car account, then you set up a depreciation. Now, they have three accounts. Original cost is the same as vehicle account. Actually, you know what? Those are the sub account. Yeah, this is right. Slash car. So this is the parent account right here at the top. And then the depreciation is a sub account, and the original cost is the sub account, because you record your original cost. So you want to make sure, if you have a car or truck, the other account, if you have an office. So Jermaine, do you have an office? Do you have furniture? You put furniture, FURNIT, furniture, and FIXTURE, and those are going to be fixed ASFETS, and this is going to be FURNIT and FIX. And if you have computers, now insert the parent account is furniture, and we're going to copy this, and then we're going to put right here cost, and then we're going to insert another row, and then we're going to do, and this one, DEPRECIN, and we have the depreciation, and it's the same thing for the computers, right? So these are all fixed assets, so we're going to, and this is computer. All right, so any fixed asset you have, you can put them right. So it is good to do it on either a piece of paper or in the Excel spreadsheet, so you know before you actually go back to QuickBooks. And then several account. Now for your income account, we're going to take out all of these, because these are except, and we're going to delete that, cancel. Yeah, we're going to take out all of these. Now, the reason why I have to delete them, when you open your QuickBooks, you're not going to have all these accounts, right? So you have service income. Let me do a couple here. Insert. So as a real estate agent, you would have commission income. That's going to be income, and that's going to be servicing fee. What are the other income that you would get from a, you have commission if you are selling residential
Referral fees.
residential property. I can't spell today. And then if you have commercial, and if you do any kind of management fee, did I miss anything? Don, you said something.
Referral fee.
Uh, you're
So
coming.
you said this refer to someone else, and they'll get a referral fee.
Oh, referral fee. Okay. Is that an income that you would get from referral?
Yes, if you refer a client to a bookkeeper, for example, or a CPA,
Got you.
they sometimes will give you a referral.
Got
Can you
you.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But
So
that's just one other.
okay, so we'll put that as other income because that is not something, that is money that you get from other sources that is not directly related with with the property, right? With commission. So these are all going to be insert. These are all going to be the income categories. Now, you can change these categories. You can add whatever category it is that you are using for your business. It is important for how you want to see your report. What do you want to have access to? Do you just want to see all the income, highlighting as one as commission income? Or do you want, so those are just some of the common way to kind of customize your charts of account. And then when it comes to the expenses, right, sometimes there are some costs, right, that are directly related to selling the property, right? There are some costs that are directly related to selling, or the agent's fee, they are directly related to the property. Those expenses, and I'm going to put right here, insert, I'm going to put costs, PIRECT, because I don't know what they are, to selling. All right. And then your advertising costs, your the commission, if there's fee that is related to commission, dues, subscription, you're not doing equipment rentals, so we're going to take that out. Insurance, workers' comp, job expense. I don't know that you're doing job. Do you normally get permits and so forth for the for the agent, as an agent?
Sorry, what was the question?
Do you normally get permits? Do you have to get permits as it relates to being an agent?
Other than a license, I don't think that you're required to have a business city license as an agent. As a broker, you may, but as an agent, I don't think so.
Okay, all right. So that is also a distinction that you have to realize, is that when you're setting up your QuickBooks, is that as an agent, there are certain expenses that you would not incur, but as a broker, there's some expense. So legal and professional fee, you want to keep that because you might have some accounting fee. Accounting and bookkeeper is the same thing. So right now we're going to take out this one because we don't need that. Oh Lord, undo. Did I just make a boo boo inside of Excel? Delete, shift up. Yeah. All right. So the bookkeeper, if you have a lawyer fee, if as an agent you might not have any maintenance, right? So you might want to take that out. We're just taking out some stuff. Office expenses you might have meal and entertainment. Now, promotional, if you have promotional stuff that you would not be having any purchases because we're not going to do purchases. You might have rent. You might want to see your stationery separate. You want to see your supplies, tax and lien, travel. If you do a lot of travel, we're taking out these.
How about magazines, prescriptions?
Okay, we have dues and subscription. We have dues and subscription.
Okay.
Then we have some depreciation. We have some miscellaneous expenses. Now, this company that is here has penalty and settlements. So if there's anything that you're paying that is like for penalties, any kind of settlement, that's only if your company has this. You might not need it, right? So we're taking that out because we send your agent. Is there anything else that you think that as an agent, agent, you would any kind of expense that you you pay that would, but this is a simple simple chart of account for for an agent. Jermaine, you can type in if there's anything else that you think that we can you 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 think, or any expenses. If you have like a direct something that you purchase, you can just let me know and we would kind of figure it out what expense that would be. So now that you have this charts of account, you have a copy, these are some of this stuff. If you don't need everything, you don't have to use or need everything, right? So now we're going to go back to QuickBooks, but let me see if it opens for us because it didn't before. It was giving me some issue. I just want to make sure that we are in. All right, it says something didn't go quite right, so let's sign in again. So once you have this all set up, right, in an Excel spreadsheet, you can import this into QuickBooks. I would suggest, if you don't have to set up a full blown all the accounts, then I would suggest not to import it, but to I'm going to show you how to edit the one that you have inside of QuickBooks, so it can, when you print it out, it's going to be what you want for your business. All right, so now that we're back to the accounting copy. Now, how you're going to do this, I'm going to make this side by side. Where is it? All right. So I have them both by side. So now how you do this, you would go back to the charts of accounts, and you can access it from the navigation bar. You can also access it from the gear icon. Click on charts of accounts, see your charts of accounts, and then we're not going to change all of these because this is a sample company. Then what you would do is, let's say that we want to edit this checking account that's here. We're going to click on this, do edits. Now, mine is going to look a little different from you guys because I'm in a sample company. And this is where you can edit the bank. You can change the name right there. You can add, and once you've done the edit, you can do save. And when you go right here, you see the changes that you make. and you can edit. Now, because these accounts are already in QuickBooks, QuickBooks is not going to allow you to delete it. It will make it inactive. So you can make inactive. But to add your account, because you will be customizing your personal QuickBooks Online. So what you would do, you go to new, click on new. All right, let's make this bigger. See, new. All right, I'm going to try another way to see if I can get it in. It's not. Oh, gosh. New. All right. This is where you would go to. I don't know why I'm not seeing it. I want it to come up the way it would come up if edits. It's not doing it. That's because I'm in this version of it. So let's say the income, we want to put an income account. We're going to click on the word income right here. And we're going to do a service income. And the account name right here is going to be commission. And you can put a description. Commission. And we can say yes, press. And I can't spell. Okay. So if you notice, it shows service, commission, and we're going to put RESIDENT here, residential. And we're going to do save. If you go all the way, there's so much income in here. Let's go. There it's showing right here. So it's showing as a service, commission, residential. And then that's how you can edit all the accounts that you want to put in. You look at your sheet, make sure you come in and make sure you add it in. So that's how you do it. So you do charts of account, and then once you pull it up, you're going to do new. And once you do new, so if it was an expense, and then it's the expense is either cost of goods sold, advertising. It gives you the categories here. You can't change the category, so you can choose from right here. So let's say we wanted to add cost of goods. And you can have cost of goods. These are all the cost of goods for labor, equipment, other service. So we say other service costs. And then we're going to say, what's it called again? What do you call the payment that you make to when you're an agent to the broker? We're going to call this broker fee. I don't know if that's what it's called.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I guess I still know these industry. And this is going to be fees paid to the broker. As a matter of fact, I would change it from, because it's not for each house. You're paying it for all. So we're going to put that as an expense. And we're going to call it broker fee. Because we want to see how much we're paying to the broker. Okay. Let's see. We're going to put It says Office and General Administrative Expenses. And this is going to say save. So that's how you customize your chart of account. You'd want to do this outside of QuickBooks before you actually go in QuickBooks, because going into QuickBooks is just go to the account, go to the chart of account, do new, and add the charts of account, and add the account that you're adding. If it was an asset, you purchase something, and we want to be a fixed asset, and this is going to be okay. So the fixed assets, if you have, it gives you all kind of fixed asset. Let's say, let's do one that is computers, and then you can put COMPUT computers, and this is you can put Dell LAP laptop LATIT plug to TUD 15, and then you do save. Is there any question? Any questions? So basically, that's how you do it. I suggest that you go to QuickBooks if you're using QuickBooks and download what is already. When you put your industry in, it's going to pre-populate some account. Take that what is populated, go through it, and see if these are the accounts that you want to see. Now, this is going to be based on your profit and loss and your balance sheet. Your balance sheet is a standard. You can't change how it looks. You can't change the things that goes on it. But you might want to see some stuff on your profit and loss. And then that is how you say, okay, this particular expense, I want to see it a certain way on my profit and loss. Now, bear in mind, I'm just going to go to the report to show you how they actually comes up. You want to make sure, so profit and loss, QuickBooks arrange your expense by arrange your expenses. They put them in alphabetical order. So if you notice, everything is, it's in alphabetical order. Now, if you want to see it rearrange in another way where you see certain expenses first, certain before others expenses, then the recommendation would be to use numbers for your charts of account, and that way you can reorganize your profit and loss the way you want to see it. I know, like, generally speaking, people want to see the largest expenses first. So they tend to arrange their charts of accounts so they can see salaries first, because that's usually the largest expense. So if there is no question, any comment, so that is it for making sure that you customize your charts of account inside of QuickBooks. Now, if you're not using QuickBooks, you want to still use your charts of account, still make sure that you're categorizing your expense. You can either set it up in Excel, you can also have it on a PDF document, writing it by hand. I don't want to be writing it by hand because I don't want to sit there and have to add all of those transactions up. I mean, Excel is make it a little easier. You can set up these transactions inside of Excel, but the ideal and the recommendation is to get QuickBooks. The simple version of QuickBooks, the simple version is 25. I think it's $27 a month. $27 a month. You can get a 30% discount. You can get a 30% discount. I'll make sure that the link for the referral link will be below this video. You can click on it and sign up for QuickBooks Online. Any version you get, you'll get a 30% discount. Or the link that is in the Clubhouse above my head, there's also a referral link in there where you can sign up and you get 30% off your QuickBooks subscription for 12 months. 30% off your QuickBooks subscription for 12 months. If you have any question, please feel free to leave your question in the comment, or you can send me a direct message. I'll be more than happy to answer your question. If you want to see more videos like this or any kind of videos as it relates to bookkeeping, accounting, or QuickBooks Online, please put it in a comment. Let me know. And remember to like, subscribe, and turn your notification on. So that is it for the YouTubers. Any question over here in the clubhouse, please feel free to put your question. We are going to be saying goodbye to those on YouTube until next week, Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.